Big Things Coming is proudly brought to you by Dazzle Home Loans. Darren's 15 years experience in finance will remove the worry when buying your new home. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Big Things Coming. Mel, Jordy. What is up, family? High five.
Good, I'm good.
Bluetooth. Yeah.
Oh, you can still, you can get that too.
You
Yeah, there
high
you
five
go.
you.
What's going on?
What's going on, mate? Nothing, mate. Just chilling.
It's all happening.
Yeah, it's all happening.
Got our lollies.
Hell
Yes.
I got my noodles.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm happy.
Yes.
Happy days.
Yes.
All right, let's get straight into it.
Let's do it.
Heck
Alright.
yeah. Let's
Who
do
we
it.
got on today?
Well, you remember our episode with Niall Ridgeway,
I do
yeah.
remember.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. It was an awesome guy, a great friend of mine.
Yep.
Well, remember he was discussing his partner in crime, the acoustic duo, Hayley
I
Mengel.
remember.
Well, she's here with us today.
Hello,
Hayley, thank you so
Hayley.
much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
That's
Come
okay.
closer, closer.
I'm not.
to the mic.
I'm not going to lie. I was freaking out the other day when I was trying to get a hold of you. I was like, "Are you joining us?" I was like,
I'm so sorry.
"No, that's okay." I was like, "Niall, reach out to her, ask her, please, man, please." But yeah, we got you.
You're here. Thank you so much for coming
Yeah.
in today.
How you feeling?
Woo, feeling pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah, good, yeah.
It's a little nervous wracking when you're like, oh, God, this is the thing.
Yeah,
we're
it's been
live.
a while since I've done a podcast. So I came in, I was like, I don't know what to expect.
Well,
I
You're going to
didn't
pick it up
even-
marvelously.
I didn't even know what a podcast was until I started this thing.
but isn't this like described as a vodcast?
A vodcast,
Yeah.
podcast. Yeah, kind of like Joe Rogan style.
But where's the vodka then?
Oh, I see.
Don't even get him started on that.
Fiona.
It's empty.
Little tough up. What's been happening
Yeah, tell us everything about you.
on the music front? What's been going on?
Well, that's a tricky question. I actually, I was recently a contestant on Australian Idol.
Oh.
I didn't get as far as I wanted to, so I'm now applying for The Voice.
Okay.
And me and Niall, we're talking about kind of finding like a bass player.
All right.
We want to kind of get a band going along.
Yeah.
That's aside from the
Yep.
whole TV stuff.
Yeah.
Mate. That's cool.
How was your experience on Australian Idol?
I think it was the best experience. It's one of the best experiences I've ever had in my
Okay.
life.
So
I love that.
you made it past the first round?
Yeah, no. Like I got like 3 yeses, but then I didn't really. I don't know how to explain it. It was weird. Like it was nerve wracking.
Yeah.
And I
Of
got
course,
to
yeah.
like meet like all the judges, like Amy Shaw, Carl Sandilands.
Yeah.
I found the experience to be quite amazing for me because I got to finally feel like I was a part of something that
Yeah.
I actually belong in. So
Yeah.
like a bunch
Fulfilling
of singers
your
around
purpose.
and
Validating,
made
right?
good
Just-
friends.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was what it was most of all for me, like finding the friendships along the way. And
Yeah.
like, even though like the people like and me that didn't get as far as we wanted,
Yeah.
sorry,
No, you're all right.
we ended up going to karaoke that night
Oh, wicked.
to like mourn together and kind of just my mum came along and she was singing as well, like
Drunkioke or-
drunkioke, yeah, drunkioke.
What did you sing on Drunkioke?
A bit of Billie Eilish, bit of everything, you know. It kind of
Nice.
didn't really matter at the time. We just
Yeah.
put on a random song. We went to this dodgy ass Chinese kind of, what was it?
Back alley sort of thing.
back alley
Yeah,
sort of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And we didn't know where we were going at first. Like we went through this building and there was an elevator that we went into and it had like graffiti all over it and like smelled kind of like piss as well. And we were
Nice.
like, we were all thinking like, okay, well guys, it was nice to know you. You know, like, it was lovely
We
to
might
know
die
you.
now.
Exactly, but we
the-
finally made it.
Yeah.
The
Right.
last time I went to karaoke was with Cassie, and she and I were plastered, and we were singing Celine Dion.
Oh Lord! So I wanted to ask you because I'm not normally a fan of the music shows, but that's just me. But I have watched The Voice this week, and I'm watching it because I love Adam Lambert. Like I love him, and he's a coach on The Voice. So my question to you is, who would you choose as a coach if you got through on The Voice?
Ooh.
Well, that depends who the judges are.
So there's Adam Lambert. There's
Oh, so
Guy
they've already
Sebastian.
announced?
Oh, they're in the midst of they're like blind auditions.
Okay.
And then there's that Kate Miller Heidke.
Oh, cool.
Is the last.
Yeah.
And
Wicked.
then who's the other one? Oh, yeah, Leanne Rhymes.
Leanne Rhymes?
Yeah. What? Coaches on The Voice. I know who I would choose. I would definitely go with Adam Lambert because he's just like
He's ridiculous.
he is
I would choose
ridiculous.
Adam
You would?
Lambert. Yeah, I would. I would. It's
So-
just because it sounds like the most familiar name that I know.
Right.
But also because it also just depends on like the kind of emotion that and the eye contact that you guys have during your performance as well.
But I guess it's a
like,
blind
if you
audition, so
feel-
if they're not, like, they might
If
just
they're
turn around at the
not-
last minute and see you and then be like, oh, well, I just wanted to listen to you. and
Is
not
this the one that
distract
gives like the golden buzzer?
you. Nah, this is the turn
That's
of the
Australians Got
chairs.
the chairs.
Yes.
So it
Yeah.
turns around. No, you're thinking Australians Got Talent with them.
Yeah. No, not that
Well,
one.
you should do that one as well.
Just do them
Yeah,
all.
Just do 'em all.
I applied for Australia's Got Talent like a while ago. They never got back to me. I don't know. Like I haven't
Bastards.
heard of them on the show for
Yeah.
a while. Like I haven't seen any ads. I haven't seen TV shows. I don't even know if they're still running at this
Maybe
point.
like it's a flip season.
Yeah, it was as soon as
Yeah.
one finishes, the
Then the
next
other
one
one
starts
starts.
up. Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
sorry. So I was going to say just one last question about the auditions and stuff. What song did you choose to audition with?
Oh my gosh.
Good question.
See, the thing is, I sang I Said Hi by Amy Shark.
Okay.
And
she's a judge.
Yeah, she was a judge.
Right.
She was a judge. Got to see that high ponytail,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
everything of it.
Wow.
Yeah. What was the question
Yeah,
again?
the song that you chose.
Yeah.
Song
So
that I
So was that for Australian Idol you auditioned with that song?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
it was. Wow.
It was,
that's
yeah.
pretty cool though.
Yeah.
That is really cool. Like playing or singing Amy's song.
Did she mention it?
She did,
Yeah,
and
and she said
actually
yes.
played with me after that.
And when she's like-
she saw I was quite nervous the first time, and
Yeah.
she came and she's like, "Let's do it again. Let me come up there. I'll play your guitar, and you do the singing." So we
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
did like a duo kind
That's
of thing.
cool.
That was an
Nice.
experience I'll always
That's
remember.
awesome. And
That's
you know
wicked.
what? Like, regardless of the outcome, you've now got that memory forever.
Yeah.
I do.
You know, like that's something that's award winning right there.
Yeah, and just
That-
the fact that I kind of
Not
pushed
everyone
myself.
gets that opportunity. So that's
exactly.
that's
Just-
amazing.
as far as it is.
Just getting
Yeah.
on TV, the social boost you get from
Yeah,
doing
all the
those shows,
exposure.
even if you don't make it to like the big brown, whatever it is, the
Yeah.
top 12.
Yeah, exactly.
Being on TV, everyone's like, "Who's this person?"
yeah,
It's just a
yeah.
great
I mean,
platform.
like,
so.
how would you feel like, you know, I don't know, James Hetfield from Metallica is like, all right, well, you haven't won, but you know what? You can play my guitar or, we'll
Yeah,
do a
right.
song together. That's
And
sort of thing there. Like, I envy you. That's awesome,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Thank you.
Very
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
you've been doing music for a long time,
Yes, about
Uh,
5 years now.
and you've been doing it with Mr. Niall over here.
Yeah, for the past year we've been working together, trying to do
cool.
more gigs. So we've done like one gig to one gigs together so far. We did support like Noasis.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was cool. That's like the biggest gig we've done together.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So you're
and then,
doing predominantly covers
covers and originals.
and some originals.
Yes.
Nice,
Yes.
cool.
So we're thinking of like 2 separate names for each of them. So for like
cover band, original
yeah,
band.
exactly.
Cool,
Exactly.
nice.
And we all know the cover scene is always paying the bills for the original artists.
That's a conversation for another time.
Don't get me started.
Oh, we won't.
Yeah.
So that's very cool. Have you guys recorded stuff?
Not in a studio yet or anything.
Okay.
We've kind of just been recording off our phones
Yeah.
to get like, like social
ideas.
media kind of and ideas, just a bit of everything. Every
Yeah.
time he gets an idea, every now and then he'll send it through to me.
Well, Niall sent me one of your demos, and I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you played it for
That
us.
was-
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
good.
wicked.
We've
Yeah.
heard you.
And,
We listened to you.
it was the one that I said this song fits on like a movie like Kill Bill or something, because
Yeah, that's the one.
it's cool.
So how would
I
you
loved it.
describe like the style that you guys are sort of like creating together?
Kind of like an indie pop rock kind
Okay.
of
Yeah.
thing, because
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
kind of where I'm kind of based with music. I'm pretty expandable. I like to do any kind of,
Eclectic.
You're diverse.
yeah.
I don't even know that word.
I can do pretty much whatever I set my mind to.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we kind of want to try new things together. Like some of the ideas he's been sending me, I find are very not like kind of like Taylor Swifty kind of vibe as
Yeah.
well. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm down to try that. Like I
Yeah.
asked him, I'll say, do you mind what kind of words I put to the song and
Yeah.
stuff? And he's like, oh, whatever you come with. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So you
Very
do all
nice.
the lyric writing and the
Yeah.
lyric content and the melody. You put all that together.
Exactly.
Awesome.
I can't wait till you guys actually like have a release, because I know Niall is a brilliant musician.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's a music teacher, he's a multi-instrumentalist, he's a professional. And I've heard your voice. It's amazing.
Thank you.
So I can't wait till I get to hear the finished product. You
Yeah.
know, like, it's going to be something else, man.
You're saying your style is very eclectic. Could you list some of your inspirations as a vocalist?
I do. So I like to inspirations kind of like would be just hard situations that I've kind of been through in life. I even listen to like some songs that are from some pretty known artists such as Adele and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of get my inspiration through there as well.
No Slipknot.
Sorry?
No Slipknot.
What does that mean?
Probably doesn't even know. Never
just a
mind.
band, it's like-
Artists, Adele, those kind of artists. That
Amy Shark, obviously.
Yeah.
It might be an
Yes,
influence
great
on you.
storytellers.
I was just ruffling your feathers. Yeah.
And she just threw it right back at you. What's that?
This is Haley.
Fuck off.
This is Haley right now. Slipknot?
Well, she didn't say who's that. She said what's that.
Touche.
Yeah.
But, so, Adele, there's great singing, ballady storytellers.
Just
There's
about the truth.
Yeah, right,
really.
true.
Yeah.
You can't lie.
And
Otherwise
you
it's
use
not
that
really
in your songwriting.
It's not
music.
authentic, right?
exactly.
Yeah, I get that.
So you write similar kind of stuff, truths from yourself.
Truth from myself,
Yeah.
except instead of like, I'm not like copying them, I'm just kind of doing what I've been through. Like, I find like when I first started writing music at 16, I wasn't expecting, I would kind of just put myself in these really tough situations in order to write a song because I need to feel that emotion. I'm more like a sad kind of songwriter. Mum's like, are you going to write something happy? I'm like, I mean,
Yeah.
can you ask Billie Eilish to do pop? Yeah. You know, I mean, kind of, she does, but it's more like slow and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Truth.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
good
that's
thing.
cool.
Do you play an instrument?
I play guitar.
Okay.
And I taught myself a little bit on the piano. But yeah, I feel like my guitaring, I'm not as confident on it as I should be. Like I get to tell you, you don't sound that bad on guitar, really. But like every time I play the guitar, I just hear this buzzing, zzz, like as I play it, and I'm like, I cannot go live with that shit.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I just have to. I'm trying to focus more on my vocals and try to get further with that. And
I take my hat off to anyone that can actually play guitar and sing at the same time. Like, because don't get me wrong, I do a little bit of backing vocals, but it's just simple stuff.
Fight. Burn.
Oh, God.
Burn.
You heard it. You heard it. And you know what? That shit goes off, man.
It does. All right.
But yeah, as I was saying, like I take my hat off to anyone that does that, because not only is your brain working one side, like focusing on your instrument, your brain's also on the other side.
Yeah.
It's focusing on your voice, and
Yeah.
you've got to nail those notes. Like,
it's the first time I've ever been able to multitask at anything.
dude,
So.
like I cannot multitask to save my life. My fiance, she'll be talking to me, and I'll be reading my phone. I'm like,
Sorry, what'd you say?
what? And she's like, nah, forget it. It's
Yeah.
like, okay.
You're like, no, I heard you. She's like, what did you say?
It's a thing. I can't do it.
That's
man.
okay.
Like I
It's
can't
all
do
right.
it.
Do you want to cuddle?
Nah. I'll probably screw that up too.
I didn't know where you were going to go with it.
Screw that up.
How? Details? Okay.
Wait, what's the old saying? Like you can't chew gum and whistle or something like that? I don't know.
Is that true?
I don't
even know that in
know.
my life.
There's an old saying. Niall, do you know it? No?
No.
I
But Niall
can't
is here. And I was going to say, Niall could teach you some more guitar stuff, right?
Yeah, no, he's definitely put that off.
Oh,
right there.
yeah, that's
of
good.
course.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
do better, Niall.
You better, Niall.
Teacher.
So have you got any shows coming up, Hayley?
Well, Niall has this friend. I'm kind of looking for like a booking agent, just to kind of help me around those areas. I've been contacting a lot of venues
Perth
and
is
stuff.
loaded with them. Like off the top of my head, I know there's Sweetman.
Yeah, Sweetman Sounds.
Sweetman Sounds.
I've
Like
done them
we-
before.
Tom.
Tom Mantle.
Mantle, yeah.
Tom Mantle. Yeah, Big Tomo presents. And there's also a lot of open mic night stuff as well. Sean Street, he does open mic nights. It's on Facebook. But
Okay.
There's the live one every Thursday at the Indian Ocean Hotel.
yeah.
That one's quite popular.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
place.
You just I think you just email them
Yeah.
on that week and be like,
Jump on.
And it's so easy. They organise the events for you. It's just like
It's just you got to
they-
up, just do your little thing.
They organise the show. They put you on with like some random other acts and
Yeah.
stuff. Like
So it could be-
we've both been in this position
Oh,
before.
yeah.
Remember, we were discussing something.
nice.
Like we've both been put on lineups where
Oh,
there's
yes,
like
yes.
an acoustic.
That was like, I was
Sabrina.
like, what's
Yes,
happening?
Sabrina.
Oh,
Sabrina
yes,
Ives.
Sabrina.
Remember, we had that moment. It's like, oh, you played that gig with her.
Yeah.
And it was because Sweetman, wasn't it?
That's
It
right.
was,
Sweetman, he put me on
It was
Mojo's.
Mojo's.
My band, it was like pop punk. And then
Yeah.
I've
the
gone to
other
Sweetman
two.
before.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was 2 other bands before us and after us, and they were indie rock, indie folk, and we're like,
Jordan's
We're not
breakdown
supposed to be
comes in.
here.
He's like,
and then the whole crowd just got up and
And walked away.
have a good night.
the joke's on then. I've locked the doors. You can't leave me.
That's all you got to do, mate. You just got to, you know, have
Jump
a search
on.
around.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course, of course.
Yeah, very cool.
Have you got an accent?
South African.
Okay,
I
I was just
thought
like
that.
just little twangs there, and I was like, which one was that one? Couldn't quite
pepper
place
through.
it.
Like sometimes you can hear it, sometimes you can't. I feel like I can really.
Oh,
hear
now
it on
I've
my
got it
voice,
now.
Like on the audio, or like if someone brings it up, it'll get stronger. Or like if I'm drunk,
Yeah.
or like, or when like someone's pissing me off, and it's like, don't you do that? You know, like it gets really.
So how long have you
heavy.
been in Australia?
12 years now.
Oh, okay. And whereabouts in South Africa? Were you from?
All over. Like before here it was Swaziland, and that's not in South Africa. I don't exactly
No,
know
it's just-
where that
it's
is.
up the
Not good
top.
with the whole maps and everything, but
Very
yeah,
fair.
like I was born in Malawi.
Okay.
And then because of my dad's work and everything, we travelled like Cape Town,
Yes.
Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Durban,
Oh.
pretty much all over the place.
I've been. I stayed there for 8 months, and we played in Durban, and
The water's beautiful.
the water.
Have you
Was
never
it?
swam?
There?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Wait,
no.
we're not
guys must
talking
have
about
been
Paris
bathtub.
water.
Must
right?
have been different
No,
places.
at that time it just wasn't.
in
no,
Durban.
it's Durban, and it was. It was a long time ago, so it wasn't late last year. So it might have changed a bit. But when I was there, 15 years ago, whatever, more than that. It was. It wasn't. No. It was no.
But regardless,
But it's a
beautiful.
beautiful place. I really enjoyed it. So that's why I was interested where you're from. Because I was going to ask you, did you ever experience any like car hijackings or anything like that?
oh my God, okay.
Look, I'm sure
I did. I got car hijacked
Jesus.
over there.
Oh, really?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, you gotta hide your phones and everything when you're in traffic.
At the robots.
Yeah, at the robots as well. And like you know the cops, you're always like having to bribe them with money
Yes.
in order to get
no.
away. Like
Wow.
I've done that thousands of times with my family.
Yeah.
But like when I was younger, we'd get hijacked quite a lot. Like one morning I woke up before school and you know it's so cold out there. You don't like run to the door
Yeah.
and the door handle's frozen. You're like, Mom,
Yeah,
open the
yeah.
bloody door. Anyway, like we got in the car and we realized the radio in the
It's
car
gone.
had been ripped out.
Jeez.
We were like, someone had done that. And
Yeah.
it was in a village as well. Like, the security guards
Yeah.
are pretty crap.
Yeah,
I'm not going to
yeah.
lie. Like, there was a lot of times. Like, I mean, one time on my birthday, and I found this all really exciting because I'm just a thrilling person. And everyone's like, oh my God. But these guys had climbed our fence on a children's birthday party and my birthday party. And they had these guns and these like ropes.
Yeah.
And they're like, they obviously knew there was like a party or something going on. But and everyone was like hiding inside. And I'm just there like, no one tells me. I'm always the last to find out anything. And I'm like walking around. I'm like just chilling. You know, I got my Coke. I got my Coke in my hand, and I'm like, what's happening? And they're like, hide.
Oh my goodness.
Dude.
Yes, it's
Stay
a real
quiet.
thing. That's why I asked it because it's so prevalent over there.
Don't
But
look
I'm
out the
glad you're
windows and I'm
safe and you're going over here.
You hear stories like that, and it just makes you feel so lucky
Yeah.
to be living where we are
does.
now.
Really lucky living here and playing music and having the ability to do that like quite freely. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Whereas
it'd be
over there,
harder
it's a
in
bit
the
different.
music industry over there, I reckon.
Yes.
Jordy,
yes.
what were you going to say, bro?
Yeah.
Boy.
Before I
Thank you,
rudely
my friend.
interrupted.
No, this is all about you, darling. I was going to say, so you were traveling all around South Africa, and then you decided, was it for family work?
It was my dad's work.
Yeah,
that
so you
brought us
came
here as well.
to
And my mum
WA?
and all.
Or
Yeah, WA.
WA.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So you've been in Perth since?
Yeah, it's been in Perth since. I mean, I've travelled, you know, don't get me wrong, I've travelled, but living wise, we've lived here in Perth.
And
for
no
the past-
carjackings ever since?
Oh, let me think. No, I don't think so.
Okay, nice.
Nah, she
Doesn't
doesn't
ring a
live
bell.
in Gosnells, bro.
Not the
Hey.
hell with Gosnells.
Repping Gosling. Anyway, so you've been in the music for a long time, and now you're doing your own band, cover band stuff.
Yes.
But you've come here today with a little ensemble we're going to play in a little bit. That's very cool.
Before we get to that,
Yes, I was going to say.
what's on repeat?
Oh,
Hayley? We've got this segment on Big Things Coming. So if we were to go onto your Spotify or whatever, what is a song that you've got on repeat right now
Any
that
artists.
you can't get enough of?
I would say it's probably The Game because
The
it's
Game.
about killing my ex. I didn't do it, but it's just, like
Oh,
it's
damn.
really
Oi.
Who sings that one?
This
Me.
sounds saucy. I
your
want-
song,
my song.
called The Game.
Always
You've-
listening to that shit.
Oh, right. So it's out on
I thought you meant through my playlist, and I was like, well, that's on
anything.
for repeat on my
anything
music.
that you've been just... But that works.
That would be Little Girl Gone then.
I want to hear. I want to hear more about this, dude. I want to
Wait,
hear it.
is that a recorded song?
Not by me.
Okay.
The Little Girl Gone one that I just say it's not by me, but it's like really, it's an angry song.
Okay.
It's kind of like
Okay.
run a
Interesting.
little bit.
Any other inspirations that you've been running in your mind, as you're writing and stuff?
Oh my gosh, just
Just yourself.
friendships, just everything, work, everything.
Take it all your life.
Take it
into
all. Sometimes if you want dramatic a little bit, then you can make it more dramatic.
That's cool.
Because everyone feels it in a different way,
Mm.
so they can feel like they want to break a table when someone says no to them, or they want to, or they just
Punch
take
in
it
the
like
face.
a man. Yeah.
or
So
just
you're
carjack
living-
them?
Yeah, carjacking. Exactly.
You're
Say
living your
goodbye to your
truth.
stereo.
You're living your truth, and that's awesome. Keep doing it. It's going to be amazing. But you've got a little something for us today.
Yeah, tell us about what you're going to play today.
We're going to play Seizures. It's one of my
Seizures.
originals.
Oh,
and me and Niall have played it a few times at gigs.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Oh,
So-
I can't wait. So for everyone at home, your social medias, you've got a
Just
page.
Hayley Mengel. My
Hayley
full
Mengel.
name.
Instagram.
Mengel.
Instagram, Facebook,
Spotify, everything.
TikTok.
Everything.
TikTok. TikToki. TikTok's
It's funny
good.
how
man.
the name's changed for that like 3 times, like in the past few years.
It's,
Where-
it's a Kesha
It
song.
was
Which one?
Musically, then it was TikTok.
Yeah.
Like,
It was Musically.
It was Musically, and before that, it was something else. I can't remember.
Just
Bro,
didn't catch on, so they had to give it something
Shows
new.
how old
Dub
I am,
smash.
man. I didn't even know this shit. I knew Twitter became X,
X.
but that's
It
that's
started off as a thing called Dub Smash, where you could just take like sounds from movies,
yeah,
and then it became Musically,
yeah.
and then it
Then
got
we-
taken
it
off,
just
and
evolved.
then came back as TikTok.
Yeah.
And now the government wants to take it off. So
If you guys remind Seizures, if you want to know what it's about,
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I was diagnosed with epilepsy. When we moved to Australia, all of a sudden started having these fainting episodes and turned into something a lot worse.
Yeah.
And I wanted to write a song about it all because, you always feel strange as it is.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help when it comes to fitting in at all. And you try to hide it until someone eventually finds out. So I wanted to write a song about how it made me feel once you have a seizure, what you'd be experiencing like a week after, and just want people who also suffer it the way, like, anyway, just I want them to know they're not alone. So that's
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
why I wanted to do
And-
that.
wow.
And sorry, this may be a bit personal. Like, how are you now? Like in
I'm good.
with-
Been given the all clear.
Oh, okay.
All clear.
I was getting a
Beautiful.
bit worried
Until
about
it happens
Peter's
again.
lights and stuff now. Like, but, so and like performing, bright lights
Yeah.
and stuff. You're all good.
No, all good,
Oh,
all
thank-
good. I love the
thank
bright
fuck for
lights.
that.
I mean, they hurt my eyes, but I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
It just makes you feel like you're out of this world. Like, I prefer lights than to look at a whole bunch of people. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right.
Should we get
so
you up?
Let's go.
Sure.
We're
Hayley
going to
Mengel.
get Niall Ridgeway up here as well. And
Performing Seizures.
you're going to hear Hayley Mengel performing their song, Seizures.
Okay.
Most of it went badly. Most days I just feel unhappy. Hold me on, my legs are shaky. You begin to know I'm so achy. Do my hair and act too happy. Want to eat, no, I'm not hungry. Walk with strangers and say hi. Walk away with no goodbye. Why am I confused? Drinking all these booze all by myself. I need help, somebody. Life's a fucking daydream. The voices in my head say that it's time to rest. Why am I confused? Drinking